So I found this fancy dancy program that'll let me screen capture my screen and talk to you and make a video of it. So we'll see if it works. I don't know what this is going to end up doing, but we're going to see. So I've been scouring the internet and YouTube for these videos on LRP. And I feel like a lot of them are just talking you through how to go into the back office and set up an LRP. And they don't really go through examples of why this is a benefit. I really needed Paris to sit down with me and give me examples of how this would add value to what I'm already purchasing. And for a lot of you, you already are purchasing on a monthly basis, and that's kind of what this is meant to do, is to help give you some rewards for doing that. If we think of your wholesale membership that you already have as your Costco membership, where there's no obligation to go to Costco ever again after you buy your membership, that's what your wholesale membership is. Your loyalty rewards program is kind of like your frequent flyer miles. It's a monthly order that you can change every month. So my LRP is not the same this month as it was last month. I can go in and actually change what products and even the amount of money that's on my order each month. But there are ways that you can actually get extra points by doing certain things. So this is by no means required. It is completely optional, but because so many of you are already ordering on a monthly basis, or I think so many of you would benefit from that because you really are looking to make this a lifestyle change, I want to make sure that you completely understand it with some examples. So this is the graphic that you're going to most often see in different colors and in different patterns, right? But this is the basis of what LRP is. And as you continue to progress through the months of ordering at least 50 PV, right, you're going to up the percent that you get back in free product credit. So everyone that starts with an LRP order, no matter how much they order, is going to always get at least 10% back in points or product value, right? And their shipping cost. So let's say I only have 32 PV, I'm going to get my 10% back. But if I want to progress through these levels to eventually, this is our goal, right? Get 30% back in free product. That's a lot of product. Then I need to have at least 50 PV each month to progress through these levels. So let's look at some actual examples of this. So let's say this wholesale member decides that this month in July, she's going to set up her first month and it has 50 PV in it. She's going to earn back 10% or $5 back in product value, plus the shipping points as well. So that's probably going to be about $12, $13, $14, right? Depending on her shipping. So after just 1 month, that customer is earning the equivalent of a bottle of lime essential oil for free. Now, but I don't need lime. Okay, well, you don't have to actually get lime, but my point is I'm showing you equivalents of what that could equal. Now, let's say this person continues to purchase 50 PV each month. Let's say she changed what products those were because she didn't need the same thing every month, but it did equal 50 PV each month for 3 months. Each month, remember, she's getting back 10% right now. That's $15 in product credit or points, plus her shipping, which is probably at that point around $20. So we're looking at between $30 and $35 in free product that she's getting for purchases she probably was already going to make anyways. So if she saved those points, that customer is going to earn the equivalent of a deep blue rub for free. And since she had 50 plus PV each month for those 3 months, let's say it's July, August, September, her points in October then would go up to 15% of her purchase if she continued that 50 or more product value each month. So this wholesale customer continues to purchase 50 PV or more, right, on her LRP each month. But at some point she starts to think, you know what? I don't really need to refill my oils or these products that I'm using. I'm kind of good this month. What's going to happen as long as you make an LRP purchase of any amount that next month, you'll keep the percentage that you're already at. So let's say she has continued up this ladder, right? And she's at the point where she's getting 20% back right now. She would continue to get 20% back as long as her LRP didn't cancel and she had something on it. You only need that initial 50 PV to progress to the next level of percent. But if you're good where you're at, or you have a rough month and you're like, I don't really need anything right now, or I really just, you know what, I could always use a bottle of lemon. I always tell everyone, don't cancel your LRP. I go through at least a bottle of lemon every single month. Between putting it in my water for my metabolism, my cleaning products, I use lemon in almost everything within my day. So she's going to order maybe that following month just a bottle of lemon or something that she uses on a regular basis. If it doesn't hit her 50 PV, that's okay. She's just not going to progress to that next 25%. She's going to stay at that 20% where she's already at. That can still add up to a lot of free product. Lots of you are already ordering on a monthly basis, and I'm watching all these points kind of go to waste. This isn't being utilized. Now let's look at a second example. Let's say from the get-go, there is no way I'm going to order 50 PV each month. That's all good. I know someone who just orders On Guard and the oil every month, and that's it. She doesn't even change her LRP each month. It just stays the same. She just has it reoccur. She gets one bottle of On Guard every single month. Well, as a wholesale member, this costs $32. She'll consistently get her 10% back in points, plus her shipping. She just won't move beyond that 10% because her order didn't hit that 50 PV mark. She's still going to add up a lot of points after time, and then she can get something extra. Now let's talk about how you might use those LRP points, because some of you are probably thinking, I don't need any more stuff, Lena. I buy what I need and I don't need anything else. Well, you may not need it, but let's get real. Everyone likes free stuff, and if nothing else, we like getting free shipping, right? Most of us probably pay an Amazon Prime fee every year to get your shipping for free. But with this, it doesn't cost anything extra. You're paying your shipping up front, and then you're getting it back in free product credit, plus your 10% or more if you have that over 50 PV each month. So some ways that I like to use my LRP points, or I've heard other people. The one that I use most often is for gifts. How nice is it to have free gifts for people you love? And not only free gifts, but free gifts that are going to help their health and wellness. We all know someone, probably almost everyone in our lives, that would benefit from one of these products. So a lot of times what I do is I save up my LRP points and I buy something with my points for free and give it as a gift to someone that I know could benefit from it. Another way that I've used them is to make or buy samples to share with other people. Even if you're not into the business side of this, that's all good. We all know that we started ourselves with a sample of some kind. And being able to share that with people that we love, oftentimes that's where I buy the oils that I make into samples for other people so that it's not coming out of my own pocket. Another thing is products and oils that you're curious about, but you're not ready to pull the trigger on. I am not about to pay $70 for a bottle of frankincense. I just didn't see the value in it. Now that I have it, I do, but I just couldn't pull the trigger. So I actually saved up my points for a couple months, and that is what I use them for. And I am loving it now, of course, but again, it was kind of hard to spend my money on it, but it's easy to spend points on it. Another thing is hair and skincare lines. It is amazing if you look at the chemicals that are in our shampoo and our conditioner and our face wash, and being able to use something that's all natural. And again, maybe I don't want to spend my own money on it, but I would like to try it. This is a good way to be able to save up your points and do that. I'm actually in August saving up some of my points to try the Max 2, which is one of the supplements. Actually, doTerra's supplements are their #1 selling product. I had no idea. And so I'm going to try one of those because I'm not really quite sure about it. I want to kind of just dip my toes into it. And so I chose the one that I thought I would benefit from the most, especially with going back to school. And I'm going to buy that with points before I start spending my own money on it. And lastly, this is something we do really often in my household. We double up on something we already love. So there's a bottle of On Guard that stays in the kitchen. There's another bottle of On Guard that's at Scott's office for his diffuser, so to build the immune systems of his employees. And there's another bottle waiting in my school bag to go to school with me. So you might think, well, I don't need any more. But when it's for free, you find ways to either try something new or to double up on something that you already love. Again, this is totally optional. By no means am I pressuring you. I just don't always have time to sit down with each of you. And I felt like this was a good way to show you the benefit behind this and give you some actual examples with real life numbers. If you have any questions or you want help setting one of these up or you just want extra information, reach out, let me know. Go back to the video that shows you how to actually go into the back office and set one of these up, or I can help you do it. I hope this video worked. I'm going to be so sad if I just sat here for 11 minutes and it didn't. But if it did, how cool is this? You'll be seeing my face again soon. But let me know what you think, and I will talk to each of you soon.